Take it easy, buddy. Here.
Wherever it is. Now, is that an interesting philosophical question, Cruz? Where is here, huh?
That is interesting. Why don't we sit down here, buddy?
Okay.
We could talk about that as soon as we get some black coffee into you.
You know, I really appreciate you, pal. I mean, everything you have done for me.
Yeah, why don't you sit down, buddy?
Whatever that is.
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen you tie one on like this in a long time.
I guess I just got carried away. I'm gonna take off my jacket, too. Whoops!
Nick.
Whoops!
Hey.
Whoops!
Come here, buddy. You okay?
Whoop.
Is it here?
Oh, I'm Tatum. Great fall.
Yeah, there you go. Now, sit down, buddy.
Oh, boy.
Let me help you off with this, okay?
Sure.
Just give me your arm.
You know, should I tell you something, Bruce?
If you want to, you can.
I really do.
Move your thumb, Nick. Okay.
I really do. Sincerely, I do.
Listen, man. What's the problem?
I don't like the casino. I hate it. And I hate my brother, too.
You don't mean that.
I do. And I hate what's happening to Kelly. My beautiful Kelly. You know, Dylan's going after her. You know that? Yeah, he's decided he wants her all for himself. That's my brother, Dylan.
Dylan is going after...
Going, gone. I think that they're lovers. What do you think?
I think you've had way too much to drink.
No, I haven't. And if I did, I deserve it. Don't you think so?
Okay, thanks very much.
Dylan? Are you here?
She told him.
You know, Nicky, that's just nuts. I mean, Kelly would be a fool to choose Dylan over you.
Well, he was always pretty popular in high school, huh?
Come on, man. You want to get serious about this or what?
Right.
And for starters, the obvious, even if it's true, it's not the end of the game. So, I mean, if you really want her, you fight for her.
Fighting my own brother.
Or you fight whoever you have to. And, you know, I don't think you're giving Kelly enough credit in this. I mean, she's not going to drop Dylan for you. That would be the wrong choice.
Well, the capital women are pretty good at wrong choices. I mean, look at Eden. Well, she took the wrong man now, didn't she?
We're not talking about Eden.
I was. I mean, you're not going to tell me that you weren't blown away by that now, are you?
Well, maybe I was, but I didn't go out and get all plastered over it.
Well, you always were holier than me.
Hey, Cruzy, got something to tell you.
I got something to tell you too, Pearl. Next time, wait till I answer the door.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company. How you doing, Nicky? How's it going?
I'm not sure. You die from a headache?
Listen, man, not if you take enough aspirin or if in time. There's some in the bathroom.
That's a good idea. I think I will. Excuse me.
So what'd you find out?
Our friend Kirk is over at Gina's motel again.
Again?
Yeah. He's going to be sort of a regular customer over there, wouldn't you say? Some people would really freak out if they knew how much time that Kirk and Gina are spending together. Like Cece and Eden, for instance. I think it might be a good idea right now to let them in on it. What do you say?
Look, I would just like to talk to your father for a few minutes.
No, I'm sorry. He is not feeling well, so you're just gonna have to call later on in the week.
All right, but I'll be back. And I think you ought to let your father know that we're doing this for his sake. So I'm sure he won't mind cooperating.
Okay. Hi.
What did he want?
Detective Rossmore, he just wanted to talk to you, but I told him you weren't up to it.
Why did you tell him that?
Well, do you want to go get him?
No, they're probably chewing on the same old bones anyway.
Yeah, he wants to know who tried to kill you. Don't worry, though, he'll be back.
Well, I don't need him to come back, because I don't need his assistance anymore. I'm going to handle this particular problem all on my own.
What do you mean? I mean, how can you?
Just leave it to me.
Dad, well, you sound like you know who did it. Do you?
Ted, leave it.
But no, do you? How could you know?
Son, it is very natural to be curious, but please, I don't want to talk about it. Don't bring up the subject again.
Where's my $500? I want it back.
Look, Kirk, I don't have it.
If you think I'm gonna let you steal from me, you're wrong.
You know, you really hurt me. You're crazy.
Gina, where is
Get out of here. Get
Where
out
is
of
my money?
Look, I told you I don't have it. If you don't leave me alone, I'm going to start screaming.
I've been through all your things out there. Now, where is it?
You went through my things.
You bet I did.
Well, I don't have it. I spent it because I knew you'd want it back. You know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to call the police.
I dare you.
All right. If you want answers, you're going to have to wait at least until I get decent.
I haven't got that long. But if you want me to wait until you get dressed, I'll give you 2 minutes. What's this?
What are you doing? What are you doing with that? What are you doing?
I gave you that money to get out of here, not to go on some shopping spree.
I didn't go on a shopping spree. Come on, I had to buy some clothes. What do you think? I can go around town naked? I had to have something to wear.
Now you're still gonna have to have something to wear. You're back to square one, Gina. I'm gonna teach you not to cheat me. I'm just not gonna take that from you.
All right. Well, Kirk, I'm sorry. I didn't mean anything. I was wrong. I didn't have any money. I didn't know what else to do. Look, I'll never do it to you again.
You bet you won't. And you're gonna repay it.
How? How am I supposed to get a hold of that kind of money?
I'll find a way. Don't worry about that. And one day, very soon, I'm gonna come to you and tell you what it is you're gonna have to do to repay me. It won't be easy, Gina, but you'll do it. Because if you don't... I am so glad to see you. You don't know how I waited.
Stop it.
I know that it was hard for you to tell Nick, but I'm going to make sure that you don't regret it. I'm going to see to it
Dylan,
that you're that...
I didn't tell him. Not yet.
You didn't tell him. When I saw you, I thought that you'd come to me.
I didn't know you'd think that. Dylan, these are the things I'm wearing to the opening tonight.
Oh.
Casino looks beautiful. Is anything ready for tonight?
Look, I don't care about that. Listen, I've discovered something about myself. I realized that all my restlessness and all my wandering was just a long search to find you. And I think you were waiting for me to come along. Look, I don't want to hurt Nick.
But when somebody falls in love, I mean, you just can't help it. It's not something you plan. He's got to understand that.
Dylan, I just want to tell him the truth and ask him to forgive me.
You're gonna make a big mistake if you think that Nick is going to forgive either one of us. I mean, it's just not gonna happen. All you're gonna do is break his heart. And even if he does forgive you, you and I both know that he's not the right man for you. I mean, you've known that since the first time we met. Kelly, I love you.
Dylan, that's not true. And I don't love you, I love Nick.
Oh, looks very, I don't know, Moorish.
Why did they want you to be here so early, Mom?
Well, because there's a lot of work to do before the opening, and I wanted to orient myself.
Doesn't look like anybody else is around.
Well, I'm sure they'll be here soon.
Well, look, can I tell you something before I take off?
Of course.
I'm really very worried about you.
Oh, don't be.
Well, saying that's not going to stop me. You have no practice at living alone.
That's true. I haven't lived alone. I went right from my house to Lionel's, but just because I was a child bride doesn't mean I'll be a childish divorcee. I'm going to come out of this just fine.
You need any help?
Just for you to believe in me. Come on, don't worry me by worrying about me.
Mother, are you going to be able to handle it if Lionel shows up here tonight with Sophia?
With my customary aplomb. First I'll scream a little, and then I'll have total control. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to be surprised. I expect it. I'll handle it.
You have a lot of strength, Mom.
I think we all have a lot of reserve that we don't know about.
Oh, good, you're here.
That's right.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi, Warren. Listen, Augusta, why don't you start unloading the bar glasses over there? The boxes are right behind that wall.
Excuse me. I think you have a misconception. I was hired by Dylan Hartley. I take orders from him.
Are you okay?
Thanks for the use of the shower.
You bet. You feeling better?
I think that I have been a real pain in the butt.
Ah, forget it.
Where's Pearl?
We went out for some donuts.
What are you writing?
Some notes. I'm keeping tabs on Kirk Cranston lately. He's up to something funny.
You trying to get something on him?
There's something to get.
Bruce, personal question?
Yeah.
Would you take Eden back? I mean, after she's been with Kirk?
I not only would, I'm going to. That's what's going to happen.
Maybe you should give me a few lessons in living, huh?
I can't give anybody any lessons, man. I just know what's important to me. You know, I'm not about to let the best thing that ever happened in my life slip away.
So, lesson number one, know what's important to you. I should know a lot of things like that. I wonder why I don't.
Let this pain be your teacher, Mickey.
I'm going to think about that on the way home. Thanks.
Why are you so hung up on her when you know you can't have her anyway?
It's not true, Sam. Because after tonight, Kelly's going to belong to me.
People don't belong to each other, Dylan. Anyway, it's not going to happen.
Look, I don't want to talk about this, okay? So don't you have something to do in the casino, something constructive?
Is that an order?
It's a request.
Fine. And I'll go quietly. I'd hate to be the one to risk waking you up out of this dream you're having.
Man, I would really like to help you out, but I want it over at the casino.
Don't worry about it. I'll manage.
Well, I just don't want to let you down, you know?
But you've already been a lot of help. I owe you one.
And you can say that again. I'm going to use your junk.
Castillo?
Captain Gennaro, Lieutenant Rossmore. What is this, a convention?
We need to talk to you, Cruz. We're having problems with the Capwell investigation.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me. Come on in.
Rossmore here seems to be striking out.
Oh?
How's that?
Nobody will talk to him. Soon the people we thought we could get some information from seem to have closed ranks up against us.
Well, you know, investigations aren't always easy.
Cruz, you know, you could help us.
Oh, and how could I do that, Rossmore? In case you've forgotten, I was removed from the case. It was given to you. For what it's worth, I was gonna break that case.
You know, a lot of people feel you're no longer the same man. Ever since the Capwell girl married somebody else, you seem to be doing a lot of crazy things.
Well, I don't know who they are, but they're wrong.
I hope so. Because if you're covering up evidence and I find out about it, I'm gonna come down on you with everything I've got.
Don't threaten me.
Oh, it's not a threat.
You want me off the force, get me fired. Otherwise, get off my back.
Just a friendly warning. Rossmore, come on. If you know anything, or you hear of anything, I expect you to let me know.
Sounds to me like you got trouble, buddy boy.
Don't let it bother you.
Except that they are dead to rights. You are covering up evidence. You understand that?
Hey, I'm doing it to protect an innocent person.
Well, innocence is when you decide who's innocent. They haven't finished the investigation
Don't start
yet.
with me, man. I know what I'm doing, okay?
Look at it. All I'm telling you is the heat is on. Now, they're going to be coming down on you.
Pearl, when you were running your mouth the other day, listen to me. Do you really think that Kirk and Gina could be having an affair?
You really like that,
Hey,
wouldn't you, buddy?
Just yes or no?
Anything is possible.
Well, I think we need to find out. Oh, but I forgot you're going to be busy with the high rollers out in the middle of the ocean. So, that's cool. I'll have to go it alone.
Hey, come on in. Good morning, Ted.
Morning.
Is Kelly around?
Well, I don't know. Hang on, let me check.
No, it's no problem.
Yeah, Rosa, is Kelly up there? You haven't seen her? Okay, thanks. No, she's not. I think she's at the casino tonight. She's gonna be there the whole day with Dylan, getting the whole party ready and stuff.
Well, don't worry about it. Would you give her a message for me, please?
Yeah, sure. Is everything okay?
I'm afraid I'm the wrong person to ask here. Just make sure she gets this before this evening, and I'd really appreciate it.
Okay. Well, you know, I'll do what I can, because like I said, I'm not sure if she's gonna be here before the opening. But, Nick?
Thank you very much. Morning.
Hi, good morning.
Seems like it's going to be a big day for us.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I mean, it's already starting to get hectic around here.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it.
No, I'm kind of enjoying it.
Well, I've got to get to work, Kelly.
Yeah, Rick,
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I hope we're not going to be any less friendly because of
Being half brother and sister.
Right.
Look, Kelly, I have nothing against you or Ted or Eden, and I just really want you to believe that. And my feelings haven't changed towards any of you. So, and I know everybody else is seeing me a little differently now.
Look, I know it seems that way. And I just wanted you to know that I've been glad that we were friends. And even more so now that you're a member of the family. And I mean that sincerely.
Well, thanks. But, about this family thing,
Yeah?
Kelly, my wife and my son are my family right now, okay?
Oh, well. You're not an easy man to catch up to, Mr. Pearl.
Yeah, well, I'm a real goer, you know, always on the move. So whatever it is you want to talk to me about, I hope it doesn't take too long, because I got a lot of ferrying to do out there.
Take too long. After all the trouble I've gone through locating you, you're going to answer some questions.
Questions? What do you mean? What kind of questions?
Let's say that sworn statement you gave, and to quote you correctly, you said you saw Kirk Cranston and Eden Capwell arrive at Cranston's apartment at 9:45 the night of the attempted murder of C.C. Capwell?
Yeah, right, 9:45. That's right, so what?
Well, I talked to your employer, Buzz, and he says you worked a late shift for him, which means 11 o'clock every night.
Aye, not that night.
We also went through the schedule. You never asked for any time off, and you were there every night.
Okay, listen, friend, let's be honest here. Now, Buzz thinks that I keep the place open till 11 o'clock every night, right? But sometimes, when there aren't any customers, yeah, I close a little early.
Oh, is that what you did that night? You closed a little early?
Well, sure. I mean, how else would I be at Cranston's place at 9:45 to be outside of his apartment?
Do you have any witness to verify this?
Do I what? No, I don't. I just got done telling you that I close the place early when nobody's around. Now, how am I going to have witnesses to vouch for me when nobody's there? Do you follow my...
Yeah, I follow you. I'm also a step ahead of you. Do you know a Mr. or Mrs. Cranston personally?
Yeah, I know who they are, but we don't belong in the same country club. Now, what is it with you? Wait a minute. What is it with you? Are you trying to tear down my sworn statement? I mean, because you want to pin it on those two?
I'll ask the questions. Now, I noticed that a Mr. Castillo, an Inspector Castillo, witnessed your statement. Now, is he a personal friend of yours?
No, I wouldn't say so, no. I mean, the guy, he lives nearby. He comes by Buzz's place every now and then, but no.
You know what the word perjury means?
Yeah. It comes from the Latin, to swear badly. That's just what I'm going to start doing if you call me a liar. You understand?
Calm down, Pearl. I'm just doing my job.
Good. You done it?
And if I have any more questions, I'm going to come by to see you.
Well, I'll be back by 5 at the latest to shower and change. Well, what does it say on the invitation? It says from 6 o'clock on, right? Okay. Did you get your dress? Good. Now, I am too. I'm sure it'll be lots of fun. All right, well, then I'll see you at your home later. Okay, bye-bye.
So, getting all excited about the casino opening, aren't we? Making sure the little woman has just the right dress to wear.
Well, why not? It's turning into a major social event.
So I understand. Big night for everybody, especially the Capwells.
Yes, I imagine it will be.
You know, maybe I'll show up at the party myself. Just so I can let everybody know that I won't be bullied or pushed around or intimidated by Mr. C.C. Capwell or his little servant, Kirk.
Gina, you haven't a prayer of getting into that party. From now on, you've got yourself a permanent reserved seat on the outside looking in.
That's what you think.
Well, I've got to go. Say one thing for you, torn dress or not, you've kept your figure.
Maybe you should take up voyeurism, Kirk. From what I hear, that's all Eden really allows you.
Well, just shut your filthy mouth. Compared to her, you're a mud fence.
What does he want now? You are the worst excuse for a man I had ever
Go on. What were you starting to say? The worst excuse for a man you ever met? Oh, Gina, you're really gonna hurt my feelings. Unless, of course, you thought I was Kirk coming back for more.
I wasn't expecting you. What are you doing here?
Let's let that go for the moment. Pretend I am Kirk. What else you have to say?
That's none of your business.
Now, what did he do to make you so angry anyway? He was supposed to be making sure you had enough money to keep Brandon fed and clothed. That was his job, right? Didn't he do it?
How do you know about that?
I have friends in low places.
Look, I don't have to tell you any of my personal business.
Ah, so it was personal business. I was right. But how personal? I mean, could I tell my readers that the two of you are developing a personal relationship?
Look, I don't fool around with married men.
No, just single men while you're married.
I don't have to listen to this. You get out of here. Get!
Look, don't be rude. I came so far. It's a nice spread you have here. Not what you're used to, of course.
You can't come in here. You can't come in here without a search warrant.
I'm here as a private citizen. One of your many personal friends calling to pay his respects. Wish you good luck on your new home.
This isn't my home. At least it looks like this could ever be my home.
Yeah, well, your standards have been pretty high recently, but that could change. What happened to your dress? Kirk do that?
It was an accident.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the one thing I can't understand is why Kirk would let himself into this room without even bothering to knock. Or how he managed it. Maybe he has his own key.
How do you know what Kirk did? Have you been spying on me?
I've been watching you, yeah. You're an interesting woman to watch.
Oh, and let me set your filthy little mind straight. There is nothing going on between me and Kirk Cranston. There never has been, there never will be. And if you want to think Kirk is fooling around on Eden, you go right ahead, but he ain't doing it with me.
Well, no, I didn't say anything about that. Aren't we defensive?
You make me feel defensive.
Do I? What a shame. I'm gonna give you fair warning. If you're up to something with Kirk, you're in worse trouble than you think. You need a friend. And since I care about Brandon, I might be willing to help you out.
Oh, like hell you would. You're on Santana's side. You're her lover now. What kind of a fool do you think I am? Now just get out.
You know, a lot of people, including members of the family, would be shocked to find out just how much time the two of you have been spending together. They'd probably draw the same conclusions I have.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Go around and tell everybody that's willing to listen?
Nah. You don't need a PR man. You've already attracted more attention than you can handle, believe me. By the way, if you want to call Kirk now in a panic and complain about this little chat, go right ahead. The phones aren't tapped. Yet.
Hello?
Dylan, Lionel Lockridge.
Good morning.
Listen, I know you got your hands full, but I just wanted to check with you and see if you were expecting C.C. Capwell at the opening tonight.
No, I'm not sure. Nobody RSVP'd for it.
Oh.
But you know, Lionel, I do have some interesting information for you. Cece's been making some inquiries into your investment into the casino, and, well, I don't think he likes being your partner very well.
Well, I'm afraid we're stuck with each other because there's no way he's going to force me to sell out.
Yeah, but it's starting to sound like it's going to be a big battle or something.
It won't be the first time.
Yes, but Lionel, this time I'm in the middle.
Well, Dylan, I will try to keep you as uninvolved as possible, except for one thing. I'd like you to make sure that C.C. comes tonight. Now, can you do that for me?
Lionel, I don't think that Cece takes social suggestions from me.
Listen, all you have to do is let him know that I'll be there, and that'll be enough to get him there.
Do you think we really need this on opening night?
I think it'll make a very interesting evening.
Yeah, well, I wasn't planning on dynamite.
Just a few rockets, Roman candles. Not enough to worry you.
Hello? Yes, I'm looking for Mr. Kirk Cranston. Is he? Oh, I see. Well, what time does he usually get in? All right. Thanks. No. No message. Must be nice. Nothing better to do than run around town all morning. I wonder where he went.
My primary objective is to get Lionel Lockridge out of the casino. I'm prepared to make him a fair offer. I'll even allow him a small profit.
Maybe he'll go for it if it comes from someone other than you. If I were to make the offer, he might be more disposed to listen. I'd be happy to do it.
I'm sure you would. And I value that. And I appreciate all your help.
Well, thank you, Cece. Eden and I are just glad that you're better.
You are exactly what I would have picked for Eden. You're going to be very good for her.
Well, I'm certainly going to try.
Get that for me.
Sure. Hello?
Finally. I called your office. I called the club.
Well, I'm not usually at either place this early. What can I do for you?
Cruz was just here. He's getting very suspicious of us.
I'm afraid I don't know what you mean.
All right, Kirk, I'll spell it out for you. He thinks something's going on between us. Something funny. He knows you have a key to my room.
Look, I'm a little tied up right now. Why don't I get back to you when I have the chance?
How soon will that be?
Soon. Sorry about that. Nothing important. Would you like some more tea?
No, thank you. You know, Lionel has a flair for the dramatic. My guess he'll show up at the casino tonight.
I imagine he will. I know he's on the guest list. You realize he may show up with Sophia.
All the better. Then I'll be able to make it one hell of an evening for both of them.
Yeah! Kelly! Oh, I'm telling you, this place is terrific!
Yeah. Listen, I'm glad you're here. I was trying to call you. Have you heard from Mom since she's been back from her trip with Lionel?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, have you seen her apartment? Oh, gosh, it is great.
They're not living together there, are they?
No, they're not together. And in fact, they didn't even come back together.
Well, how did she get back?
Well, she flew down from Monterey.
Right. Did she say she was coming to the opening tonight?
Oh, yeah, I think she is.
Not with Lionel, though.
No, I don't think so. I think it's all over between them. I mean, they're just friends, but nothing
Really?
else.
She said that?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hope she means it.
Oh, yeah. Gosh. Oh, I almost forgot. Nick, he came by this morning, kind of wrung out. He told me to give it to you. I think it's important.
Thank you.
I think you want to read it.
Dear Kelly, I'm going to be out at the casino tonight, and I'd like us to talk. I know it may be a little hectic, but try to find some time for me. I think we need to be honest with each other now. Nick.
All right, we'll see what you can do. I'll get back to you.
Listen what happened.
Yeah.
Here, I got nailed by that flatfoot Rossmore out of the casino out there. So what? He's leaning on me. He's checking out my sworn statement. He's tossing around words like perjury and did I know you?
Okay, take it easy. Now, Rossmore ain't worth the paper he's printed on.
Wait a minute. I am telling you, he is convinced that we are hiding evidence.
Okay.
And we are.
Don't panic. Just got some work to do, that's all. I'm going to the bus station.
For what? Hey, wait a minute. I'm coming with you.
So where are they?
I told you I'd take care of it.
All right, Bill, make sure that it's taken care of. By tonight.
I want to talk to you.
Not now, Sam. Things are starting to hum.
I don't care if they're whistling Dixie. I want to talk to you and you're going to listen.
What's the matter?
Just this. It's one thing when you start messing around with the girls of guys you don't know. But when you start messing with your brother's own girlfriend, well, that's pretty low.
Is that it?
No, there's more. I've seen how quick you get tired of hanging around with just one girl. So I have in my little head, maybe you wouldn't mind passing this one up.
I can't.
Leave her alone, Dylan.
I can't.
Why not?
Because this is different. Sam, I'm in love. I mean, even if I wanted to now, it'd be too late.
What do you mean it'd be too late? What, you and Kelly, what do you guys...
Well, everything seems to be going fine except for Augusta. She won't do a thing I say, Dylan.
Don't worry about it. I'll talk to her. Sam, weren't you doing something?
Yeah.
Is Nick here yet?
No, but he will be soon. And, Dylan, I'd like to talk to him alone, so I was going to ask you if I could use your office.
Are you still going to tell him about Santa Rosa?
I don't want to talk about it.
You are, aren't you? I mean, you're going to tell him.
Yes.
I just found out Dad is a major shareholder in the casino.
This casino?
How many casinos are there, Mom?
I don't believe it. What do you mean, major sheriff?
My understanding is he bought in for 40%, same as Capwell Enterprises.
40%?
That's right.
Dylan, I want to talk to you.
What's the matter?
Is it true that my husband's a major investor in this casino?
Would you keep your voice down?
Does he own 40% of this place?
That's right.
Why didn't you tell me, Dylan?
He should have told all of us. I don't need a job that badly. I'm not going to work for Lionel. I quit as of now.
Wait, Augusta, wait just a minute. Now, wait a second. Now, if half of what Lionel owns belongs to you, then you're an investor, too. Think about it. You own 20% just like me. So in actuality, you're not working for Lionel, the Capwells, or me. You're working for yourself.
I never thought about that.
No, I didn't think you had.
I don't think Brick is going to want to stay and work for Lockridge, though.
You're wrong. I'm staying.
Well, I guess we should have expected that. This place is half Lockridge, half Capwell, just like Brick.
Warren, why don't you just knock it off?
Ted, take it easy. Warren's just a little worried that I'm going to try to cut in on his inheritance. Or was it Dad's affections?
Warren, just ignore him.
Oh, I will, Mom.
I wonder how CC is going to react when he finds out he's sharing ownership of this place with Dad.
Can we all forget about how this place is financed and get back to work? At least the ones who do work here. And I think everyone else should find something else to occupy their time.
I'll do better than that. I'll leave. Bye, Lynn.
Listen, Kelly, I think I'm gonna go home too. I'd like to get to Dad. Just in case that's where Warren's headed.
Oh, he wouldn't. Maybe he would. Yeah, all right, go. Go ahead.
I hate doing this way.
No, don't worry about it. It's not that bad.
That's right, I'm doing something to protect the innocent.
All the evidence here still points to Eden, huh? Shh. So what has changed? Except your mind?
Let's go.
You really got burn all this stuff, huh?
You stop asking me that.
Okay. It's your funeral. But, you know, I don't get it. I mean, you go to all this trouble, right, to find this evidence.
All right, wait a minute.
To hide
Wait a minute.
stash it
Wait
away.
a minute.
What?
This is wrong.
What?
Every cop knows, and I have got to remember that evidence doesn't lie. If you know how to read it, it always points to the truth.
Okay, then read it to me. I'm all ears.
I don't know how yet. But if I get rid of this stuff, I may never be able to prove who really tried to kill Mr. C.
All right, now that's fine. That's okay. But this detective, what's his name, Rossmore, he's breathing down our necks. If he finds us with this stuff, it's gonna be goodbye charm.
Take my chances, Pearl. The truth is right in my hand. He's staring us in the face, Pearl.
I thought you'd relax, Ted.
Yeah? What? Nobody's home?
I didn't even ring the doorbell. I wanted to talk to your father, but I changed my mind.
Yeah? Why?
I guess you can't run other people's lives. You have to let them run their own lives, right?
Yeah, well, I could have told you that.
I wouldn't have listened to you, Ted. Anyway, if you're worried about me butting in, I'm not going to do that. It's just that I'm so angry about my father. I suppose CC will find out what he's up to sooner or later.
Was that Warren Lockridge's car I saw from the window?
Yeah.
What did he want?
Well, he was at the casino. I'm just upset about his father.
Ah, yes. Found out his father owns 40% of the action.
You know?
Of course, I've known all along. I will handle that in my own way. Lionel out there, too?
No, but he's coming to the casino tonight. Without Mom. I'm positive of that.
Oh, that's very discreet of him, I'm sure. Now that all of Santa Barbara knows about them, now they decide not to go out in public together. Wonderful.
Well, what about you? You coming tonight?
To the casino?
Yeah.
I wouldn't miss it.
What are you going to do?
Well, son, let's just say I am going to protect my interests.
Ready when you are, CC.
Now, these are the first ice that are going to be thrown out in just a little while now. I'm told they're solid gold, and they date back to the days of the California Gold Rush.
Who gets to make the first toss?
Well, as owner and operator, I'm reserving that privilege for myself.
Excuse me, I hope you don't mind, but I gotta borrow for 1 minute.
I'll be right
Excuse
back.
me, excuse me.
Damn, I was having an interview.
You should see the boats that have pulled up outside.
Yeah?
It's like money pouring in.
Great. Excuse me, Sam. Have you seen Kelly?
Yeah, Nick. She's right up there in Dylan's office.
Thank you.
If she tells him about us, I don't know what Nick's gonna do.
You look lovely.
Thank you. Ted brought me your note. I'm glad you showed up.
You have something to tell me, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, Dylan. Yeah, this is the pro. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not there. I'm running a little bit late here. No, I was detained. Okay, right, yes, I will be out there. Just calm down. I promise you out there for 1 hour, okay? Right, I'll be there. See you. Ciao. I think it's crazy. That's what I think.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Well, come on. You show that stuff to Eden, and she's gonna freak. You know that.
That's right. It'll bring that night back. Don't you see? That's what I'm hoping for, man. If I can get her to think about this, maybe I can get her to remember something for a change.
That's what I call your basic long shot. Now, how is she gonna remember anything when she already said she had a blackout that night?
Pearl, I'm talking about before and after. If she looks at this dress, if she sees this little piece that came out on the nail on the windowsill, who knows? It could trigger something. It's got to.